what's in this section, I'm going to put the formula up for you, and we're going to work some problems today. But basically, it's this. We've been looking at power series for the last two sections in the book. And so the question comes up, if a function has a power series, is there a formula for where I can find that power series? And the answer is yes, and it is the Taylor series. Here's the Taylor series formula. And it's this: for a function f of x, if it can be represented as a power series centered around some point, x equals a would be our point we're centered around, then here's the formula for writing it as a power series. It's the sum as n goes from 0 to infinity of the nth derivative at a over n factorial times x minus a to the nth power. And if you write out a few terms, when n is 0, the 0th derivative is the function itself. So it would be f at a in that case. 0 factorial is 1 x minus a to the 0 power. If you raise something to the 0 power, that's 1. So the first term would just be f of a. The next term is the first derivative at a over 1 factorial times x minus a to the first power. The next term is the second derivative at a over 2 factorial times x minus a to the second power. The third term is the third derivative at a over 3 factorial times x minus a to the third power. The next term, now when they write it, the fourth derivative, instead of writing all those marks, they'll write the 4 in parentheses to indicate the fourth derivative. So I get this, plus it continues forever. So that's the formula for Taylor series. And if a equals 0, it's still a Taylor series, but we call it a Maclaurin series. So if a equals 0, then I would have function f of x, the sum as n goes from 0 to infinity of the nth derivative at 0 over n factorial. Now a is 0, x minus 0 is just x to the n. And if you write out a few terms of that, f at 0 plus f prime at 0 over 1 factorial times x to the first plus f double prime at 0 over 2 factorial times x squared plus f triple prime at 0 over 3 factorial times x cubed, plus it continues like that. So today I want to work some examples of finding Taylor series or Maclaurin series.